Yes. Okay. So a couple things real fast. One, yes, on our last video with the amazing King Dakar, as we're giving out compliments, I guess we should give out some compliments to King Dakar, our last, our last, I don't know, contributor to the channel. He was awesome. He was great. And while we were talking about some of the changes going on at New Orleans Square, some people astutely brought up, and it's rightfully so, that the reason that those terraced viewing areas existed before was for phantasmic viewing. And yes, it's absolutely the case. That is why they exist. That's why they're there. It's why the bridge actually exists in front of Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know if you know this, OG, but those trees, I believe those fig trees that were in the Pirates of the Caribbean queue, those two big ones, those are now gone. Oh boy, disease trees. Oh man. Hopefully that wasn't a result of the events of 2020, but I have no idea. But they're gone now, and some big changes are on the way. But anyway, getting back to those terraced viewing areas, people were concerned, and I was too. I was very concerned about, hey, if we get rid of those terraced viewing areas, how is the view and capacity going to be for Phantasmic itself? I mean, those things were there for a reason. I will say, I'm encouraged by some of the things I'm hearing, the things I'm seeing. From what I understand, the way those platforms worked was that they were just kind of platforms dotted around that viewing area, right? And as flat platforms, really the people with the best view of those platforms were people on the edge. People were at the kind of the front of those platforms. And everybody else kind of, because it was a level grade, everybody else kind of suffered behind those people, right? Well, conceivably, and I haven't confirmed this, but conceivably, if that grade is consistent, right? If they kind of go in line with that amphitheater bowl type setting that they have for New Orleans Square on that edge of the river, conceivably, if there's a grade there that they kind of smooth out and not have just those standing platforms, well, then everybody can potentially, I don't know if this is going to work out, but potentially everybody gets a better view than they had before. Cool. So not only do you get, less traversal when it comes to stepping over these terraced platforms in the day, but you might actually get a better experience at night. So I thought that was encouraging. I thought I wanted to share that because a lot of people were concerned about that. Hey, there's optimism, there's hope. Hopefully it works out as smoothly as that is. And I have some more advanced thoughts, but we'll save them for another day. We got a hard out anyway.
Yeah, and really, I don't know if this is indicative of anything, but I mean, I think it's relevant to point out that that Disney recently did add and kind of alter the area around the Rivers of America in New Orleans Square with Pelican's Landing.
Yeah.
That little eatery area, right? And they did a phenomenal job with that. I think it respected the area. I think it looks phenomenal. And I don't know. I mean, if that's sort of like a hint of things to come, I don't know if we can connect the two or not. I mean, every project has a different budget and what have you. But I mean, I think that is something. And, and they handled that project very well. I'm cautiously optimistic they'll handle this project very well. And I think it'll be good. And we'll kind of have to wait and see. And in terms of the trees in front of Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm glad they took them out because that stuff can really kind of spread. From what I understand, I'm not I'm not a botanist, but for disease trees can definitely spread. And who knows? You don't want to have a bunch of trees in the area now with this disease and everything. You want to get those disease trees out as fast as you can and fix that situation. I'm sure they're going to plant new trees in that area. I'm sure of it, and it'll be fine. But
and even if it doesn't,
important to get rid of those,
Right, and even if it doesn't affect other trees, it's also kind of dangerous. Like if those are diseased, then you could have limbs falling off, and you do not want that at all. It's interesting. I know we can't get into it really, but because they had to take out those trees, they had to take out all that kind of slate tile that they had before, and they might actually go ahead and kind of rearrange that whole thing. And my theory is, I don't know about you, but I think they might rearrange that ramp situation where instead of having two little small ramps, maybe they have one big ramp that's stretched out that allows for maybe wheelchair access. I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess you can't because of the later things that happen. But I mean, I think it is a possibility that they kind of rearrange that, make it more accessible to all guests. And I don't know, I have a theory. I have some speculation. Are they bringing Genie Plus to Pirates, and this is why they're doing it? I don't know. I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to get the answers, but they're doing this for a reason, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens.